The Holiday Parks Uncover podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only, and any and all views expressed by the hosts or guests, including but not limited to any liability for errors, inaccuracies, omission of misleading or defamatory statements, should be taken as such. We are Holiday Parks Uncovered. Hello and welcome to Holiday Parks Uncovered, the podcast.
Your destination for all horror stories related to holiday parks.
We are your hosts, Punk
and Jude.
Well, today's guest is somebody called Fiona. Fiona, thank you so much for joining us. Please share with us your story.
Thanks for having me on. No one's really listened to my story before, so I really appreciate it. So my story is specifically about Bulmer Farm Lodges. Bulmer Farm Lodges Limited own it, and like a lot of people, really, it started off really wonderfully. It was, it really was a dream for, I would say, that 3 to 4 years. It went really nicely. I actually used to let potential buyers look round my lodge, because I got on what I thought relatively well with the owners. But the issues started when we tried to sell. So I needed to sell basically to make money. I needed some money back to do some life things. And the park was extremely difficult when it came to selling. They would put people off, I suppose. When we tried to get people on, they were very reluctant when people came to have a look, and they would do things like, it was a bit odd. They started to sort of take down trees around my lodge, and rubbish was put near my lodge, and it seemed to coincide when people were coming to have a look, and then it got to the point where they weren't allowing people on to have a look at the lodge. Whereas other parts of the site were still really beautiful. They stopped responding, the owners, to our phone calls, and they would only talk to us on email, and often they would not get back to us for real, long periods of time. We noticed a shift in general with the owners and towards their customers and the people that rented. They started, the 3 people in fact, they effectively bullied off-site. They did very strange things, like gas bottles and things went missing. They would start adding on different charges for things. They would say that complaints had been made. They would point to the guests that people had, which they couldn't prove, that didn't fit the remit for the park. So it's horrible. I mean, I invested all of my money, and I took out a small loan as well, smallish, to complete the purchase. So I've lost to date, well, because I can't sell still, thousands. I don't want to say the exact figure, but a deposit for a home. I haven't been able to sell because they've made it impossible. I think they're trying to get me to sell with them, or I think sell it back to them. And I know that you lose loads of money if you do that. And then they just sell it on. I've seen the block and flip on your site, and what it is just given me terrible anxiety, terrible depression. And what was a dream for me and was okay for 3 years, 4 years, is now a nightmare, and I'm effectively trapped. And I don't know what to do. I just need help.
Another holiday park uncovered.
Absolutely. Well, Jude, that's all the time we have. Thank you for listening, listener, and join us on the next episode, won't you?
The Holiday Parks Uncovered podcast is for informational purposes only and does not constitute medical, legal, or financial advice.